sell stuff for our two antique booths in the two antique malls that we're in. Maumee Antique Mall in Maumee, Ohio, and Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan. And it's time for a change. We're heading down to Maumee and we need to change our display. It's the end of August and we're going to change it all to a fall theme. So come along with us and see what it takes to do this fun stuff. So we're almost to the Maumee Antique Mall. It's quite a drive here, and I'm going to see if you can take a look at this car. It is full. Check it out. We definitely got stuff. So we're going to be there a long time today. And I really need to redo some of my showcase. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. That seems to always be put on the back burner. Well, one of these times, if I don't do it while I'm here, I'm going to have to come and have a special day doing that because that surely needs it too. So here we are at Maumee Antique Mall, ready to go ahead and change our display to a fall type theme. So look at all the stuff we got here. We got to haul all this in to change our booth over to a fall display. And let me tell you, it's going to take some time to set this up today. I'll probably be there at least 5 hours. So let's head on in with all this and see how we can do. So we are heading into the building here, and I'm in row or aisle 7, and there's markers all over the mall to tell you what aisles that you're in. So I'm towards the back on the left side, so that's how you find me if you happen to be in this area. And look at our load. Man, oh man, we got a lot of stuff to do today. So whenever you do a change of display, it's always a major to do, let me tell you. So we are down, not quite to the end, but probably about 2 or 3 from the end there. And you can kind of see, because I have that large showcase and I have a center display that I decorate seasonally. I really like that center display. It makes it kind of fun. And I have a lot of jewelry there too, so it's easy for people to access it. So one thing about changing this display, it won't be as bad as normal because I had all neutral colors in there previous. So it's just going to be a matter of adding the fall season, Halloween type stuff. So it won't be as bad as normal. This cart here I've had for a while. I have all these signs that I bought and I had them on sale for $2. I just want to get rid of them. I've had a lot of these signs for too long and I'm clearancing them out. So we're going to take that out and we're going to take that to my next show, probably at the Vintage Market. And I have this cute little green table that's just perfect for this display. So I'm going to put that in its place there. So, and there it is in its place. And I had some Halloween costumes that I put in a basket, but they look too big on there. So I think I'm going to have to move them to a different spot. That's not going to work. So we'll have to look for another area. And we're going to take all these signs home. So that'll be good. That'll get out of the way. And I have a whole bunch of fall themed clothing that I'm going to put in. One thing you have to do when you're in the mall is you have to mark all your hangers as display. Otherwise, your hangers will be sold with the clothing object that you have. And sometimes I don't care. They're just plastic hangers from the store. But if they're the ones with the velvet on them, I like to keep those because they work really good and the clothes don't fall off of those. So here it is previously. And we're going to change just to all kinds of fall colors and pull out some of the summer apparel that we have in there. And also we got to change these dress forms. I have one there and another one over this side, and I have one in the back. So all of those need to be changed. And here we're starting to put the pumpkins in, and they're actually starting to look pretty good, but we still got quite a mess to clean up. So that big pumpkin there actually already sold, which is good. And that little outfit there sold too. So we got the pumpkins in. It's looking a little bit better, but we still have some cleanup to do. I have a lot of jewelry out right now, but it's selling really well in the front like that. So I don't want to change that. I kind of want to keep it in that spot. It seems to do better in that spot. And here's a little monster that sold right away too. since I taped this episode. So he was really cool. He was motion activated. And here's a nice look at the center display now with our fall themes. It's looking pretty good. All the oranges and yellows and greens in there. And lots of jewelry. So now we got to clean up the rest of the booth. So on our end caps, we always decorate. And I put the fall theme items there too. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and hit the like button. And there it all is. And I'm going to get some close-ups for you, so you can see the shelves have more fall themes. But I was able to leave a lot of the neutral colored objects, which made it a heck of a lot easier to redo this display. Or like when I turn into the Christmas display, it's going to be major work because I have to pull everything out and put the red and green in. So it's this one wasn't too bad. You can see I have a lot of bracelets here, and I have some jewelry and bags. And that bracelet thing there, I'll tell you what, they really buy a lot of stuff off of that. It kind of rotates around, and it's always a mess when I get there. So I know they're buying stuff off of that one. And I actually had to put another one there. I had a bunch of watches and stuff I wanted people to see. So I try to match the jewelry in the front to the decor, but sometimes you just can't. Like that tray there, I put all the Halloween jewelry on the top, which a lot of that has already sold since I have taped this episode. So you definitely want to put your seasonal stuff right center. And here's some of the earring racks that I have, and I have filled all those up. Those are always a disaster every time I go, but I do sell a lot of earrings. And we have a black and white dress there, and a fall colored outfit there. And here's our other earring rack, and that's all been filled also. Those seem to be really popular. And I ended up putting the costumes down here on the floor. I would have liked them to be up a little higher, but they were so big, they just took too much room. So let's take a look at the rest of the booth. We got some nice old houses, doll houses on the top. And lots of jewelry, which I will probably be doing again during Christmas, because I have lots of little Christmas items that need to go in the showcase. And this area is my green area, where I typically put objects with green in it. And then we move on to the orange and yellow area. And I put a few pumpkins in there too. I had some leftover ones, so I kind of put a few throughout the booth. And here is the corner of that shelf, and there's lots of brown and yellow objects in there too. So I'm trying to color coordinate. It looks nicer if you try to color coordinate. So I have typically all my fall type colors together anyways. And here's my showcase in the back, where I have lots of sterling silver and pearls and some really nice amber that I've gotten over the last year. So that's my little bit higher end jewelry versus the costume. And there's some toys. We have lots of toys. And here's our dress form in the back. And you could see we are full with toys. And over the summer they weren't selling as good, but they're starting to pick up again. So I think by Christmas that will be really popular. And I might even do a whole display with just toys in the front. That would be kind of cool, because I definitely got a lot of toys. So I expanded that toy section, changed things around a bit, put a new shelf for my purses. And there's a big bucket of small toys and bag lots and tons of Barbies and all kinds of various dolls like that. Monster High dolls. And this back area here above the toys is my purple and black area, where I tend to put objects those colors in white. And we put a purple pumpkin on the top. And here's the clothing with all the new items in it, the fall type colors. And since I did this video, I've sold quite a bit of clothes, so you definitely got to get out the right season when you need to. And this is the blue area. Now there's splashes of other colors in there too, but I typically try to make it one type of color theme. And this is pink. All the way down to the bottom, and then this one is red. And I just moved this to the red area over here in the front because of Christmas coming in a few months. So that'll make it handy when I do a Christmas display. And here's the back of the display. I have signs and all kinds of linens. And I have a bench. And this is what I did. I put that new shelf in for the purses there. For the purses and wallets and hats. So I took out my hat tree, which I really liked, but it just took a lot of room. And did that instead. It seems to be better organized. And I have all the milk glass together in this back shelf. And that set of amethyst, Moroccan amethyst, sold yesterday. That was on the floor there. And here's the end cap. And that dress sold too, along with that shirt. I do the end caps too with the same theme. So here it all is. It is done. I think it's looking pretty good. Ready for Halloween and fall. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye.